Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I had a little bit of difficulty getting from my last meeting here on our today's live, but I'm super grateful to be here with you. How are you? Staying in the holiday spirit this week here at the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Would love to say hello. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Sophia. Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Evelyn and Jennifer. Lovely to see you. Today, we're going to be doing a quick meditation on with the Sophia Dragons. We're going to read a passage from the Sophia Code. It's so good to see everyone popping on. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, lovely. I've been receiving a lot of correspondence about people having just a lot of challenges during this time of the year, towards the end of the year and the holiday season, and issues around self-esteem and challenges around family and the dynamics of the time, of these pivotal times where people are being forced to make so many unusual decisions regarding, well, we all know what those decisions are that everyone's really struggling with. And I just was really feeling how we're connecting with the Sophia Dragons for our New Year's celebration, and why we're choosing Sophia Dragons for our New Year's celebration, which is happening on January 9th. If you haven't signed up, please be sure to sign up for I Love You Too. So good to see you. Good morning. Please be sure to sign up for our New Year's celebration, where we'll be channeling the Sophia Dragons and connecting with our international community of Sophia Circle leaders. I really see this New Year's celebration as a call to action. It's like, it's time for us to really own the truth of our sovereign divinity. And this is why the Sophia Code, as a sacred text, ends with the seraphim, these holy, fiery divine beings of the Divine Mother that, literally give birth to new worlds. Who better than these seraphim to initiate us into our sovereignty, to guide us to the truth of how powerful we are, how eternal we are, and how limited we are to create beyond our wildest dreams in this new year. And of course, good morning, in the decade to come. Our leading through our sovereignty, living our divine purpose through our sovereignty, by staying fully focused on the flame, the sacred flame of our divinity. It's the everything. It's what everyone is craving. It's what everyone is desperate to touch within their own hearts, to remember who they really are. But there's so few people that know the pathway to that place within them, where all the answers await them, including the mastery of their human journey, which we like to call the golden dragon heart space, or the golden dragon self-mastery. So good to see you. Welcome. So this is why we received the Golden Dragon Light Body Initiation in the Sophia Code, which is key code 777. And I want to read a quote from the Sophia Dragons this morning. We talked about this passage in our prayer collective call last Sunday when we were celebrating the solstice. And I'm going to read this paragraph from page 305, because I've been receiving, good morning, so good to see you, so much correspondence of people feeling really frustrated with where their state or their country is at in the world in regards to personal freedom and empowerment. And, well, I'll just leave it at that, the various circumstances that they're living through. And this is a powerful reminder from the Sophia Dragons. If you want to read with me, I'm on page 305 of the Sophia Code, paragraph 3. And the Sophia Dragons share, as you activate and integrate remember that as a divine parent birthing new realities, the outside world is incapable of informing your awareness about what you are here to birth and what is physically possible for you to create. Your outer world is filled with the obstacles and disbeliefs of another age. You are here to birth a new world that looks entirely different from the world you live in now. The only blueprint for what you are here to birth exists within your soul's own heart womb. Therefore, we invite you to keep your eyes fixed upon this Holy of Holies within you and to never look away. So there's a lot that I could unpack in this incredible passage from the Seraphim, the Sophia Dragons. I'm not going to go into all of this because it's just such an incredible paragraph. But I mean, let's just pull out a few highlights here for our New Year's for this world. First of all, it's important to understand that it's not personal, that the outer world is filled with obstacles and disbeliefs of another age. So if we look at the current circumstances worldwide of how much oppression is happening worldwide, how much unrest, how much like duality is rampant right now in the world. What are the Sophia Dragons sharing about that? They're saying these are obstacles and belief systems from another time, another age. It doesn't even apply to us. What does that mean? It means a lot of what we're experiencing right now, we're replaying karmic lessons on a collective scale. To say, did we really learn this lesson before? Did we really understand what it was like to live under these circumstances in past lives on this planet, or even within this past century? I mean, there are things happening around the world that are very reminiscent of other times that I can think of or speak to only 50 years ago. So, put those numbers together, do some math. It's just like, this is the time where we're being asked to step into embodying our sovereignty in a profound way so that we can completely let go of this old paradigm that would keep us boxed up, limited, and labeled. And instead, we could become like the golden dragon master within and break free of the old paradigm and discover this new sovereign paradigm that must begin within us ourselves first. Like the stability and the foundation of how much you're living in your own sovereignty is what will then be externalized to create this new sovereign paradigm for the world that we want to all live in together, where we respect the sacredness of life on this planet and the sacredness of life within each and every one of our hearts, our body, hearts, and minds. It's this level of respecting life and respecting this planet and respecting humanity as a sovereign divine species. It can only happen based on how much you're loving and respecting your own heart. So the Sophia Dragons are these exceptional mentors that we meet in the Sofia Code that are guiding us in how to grasp, even choose to integrate and embody the totality, the magnificence, the creative genius, the prosperity consciousness, the unlimitedness of everything that we are as eternal souls, born and made in the image and likeness of our creator creatrix source. I mean, put that inside your heart this morning to uplift your angel wings and step into your day with a powerful prayer for this world and for your own life. Like your authentic embodiment of that sovereign divine light that you have been created is what is the revolution that we need. It's the spiritual revolution that we need for activating humanity into a full-blown collective spiritual awakening. And it is happening. It's why we're seeing so much oppression worldwide. It's because so many people are waking up at various levels of the spectrum of awakening. Many people are just waking up for the first time. The irony of so much oppression is that there's been a lot of people watching YouTube for the past 2 years and finding out a whole lot more about the matrix and what's really going on here on this planet. Isn't that interesting? The side effect of that experience that we've been walking through the past 2 years. So I love that the Sophia Dragons are like, hey, this isn't even personal. Everything that you're experiencing right now are based on beliefs and programs and obstacles from a completely other age on this planet. And you are here. What do they say? You are here to birth what is physically, but what you are here to birth. You are here to, the only blueprint for what you are here to birth exists within your own soul's heart womb. So what are they saying there? They're referring to the Golden Dragon light body technology that your higher self can download and interface with your human body. You can read all about that in chapter 13 of the Sophia Code. But what they're saying is there's a parallel between their seraphim angelic order and how we were designed to birth and create new paradigms as well, because that's the whole point of the Sophia Dragons. They are sovereign birthers of planets, star systems, species, soul consciousness as directed by the divine will of the Holy Mother. That's a mouthful. That's a huge concept to take in first thing in the morning. But the parallel is that your soul was made in that same image and likeness as well. And that's why in chapter 12 and chapter 13 of the Sophia Code, we talk about the heart womb, your sacral chakra and your heart chakra that work together as one. Of course, all your major chakras work together as one, but this connection between the heart, the voice, the third eye, and the sacral chakra, it creates this heart womb center where you can visualize and manifest your highest sovereign potential, your highest divine creations into this world. And so for today's prayer, I'd love for us to call into that heart womb space to find out what is your one word intention, your one word invocation, your one word prayer for the world in 2022. We are calling this year, this coming up year, the year of the dragons for the Sophia Code community. Of course, we know it's the year of the tiger. In Chinese astrology, we love the year of the tiger. Tigers and dragons go really well together. But we are naming this year for our personal community journey, the year of the dragon, because we're invoking that sovereign dragon of self-mastery, empowerment, prosperity, and leadership within each and every one of our hearts this year. It's time, game on. We've been preparing over the past 5 years of this movement for what we're living through right now. And you are at the forefront of this leading edge consciousness. And I want to thank you from my heart to yours for all the ways you show up to live your higher self embodiment and to practice the Sophia Code teachings. So let's just take a few moments to tap into our prayer for the world, and knowing that the prayer that is living within our body is praying us. It's helping us become that spiritually mature individual that can co-create with a community of international light workers to be able to uplift and become a massive part of humanity's collective awakening in 2022. So let's begin by visualizing your beautiful circle of empowerment this morning. That circle of light. Sometimes I see my circle of light appear around me like sacred dragon flames. You might see it as a calm, soothing light. Whatever your circle of light appears in, both color or metaphysical properties, you can feel free to share that in the chat feed or in the comment field. I love seeing in this morning, interestingly enough, I threw on this shirt before running out to the gym. And my circle of light is this beautiful sapphire blue this morning. And I'm just dropping in that Mother Earth is so happy for us gathering live today. I'm feeling Mother Earth's consciousness rising up to greet us this morning. Oh, just feels so good to feel her consciousness rising up. And feel free to drop your energy, your grounding cord all the way down to the heart of Mother Earth. And notice how much Mother Earth, and Green Tara talks about this in her chapter in the Sophia Code, and the Sophia Dragons also talk about this in their chapter 13, how much the heart of Mother Earth is connected to this seraphim, this order, the Sophia Dragons. Christopher's writing in, he's got a white opaque circle of light this morning. Donna's circle of light is blue. Nicola is writing in that her circle of light is white and gold. Sylvie is writing in that she sees her circle of light as white and purple. Beautiful. It's so good to see everybody tuning in. Good morning, Pioli. So lovely to see everyone. Oh, Amy's circle of light is golden yellow. So just feeling into your circle of light, your connection to the earth. We welcome the Ascended Master Key Codes of the Sophia Dragon tribe to support your sovereign embodiment this morning. Welcoming in the white buffalo woman in the north, Isis in the northeast, Hathor in the east, Green Tara in the southeast, Mother Mary in the south, Mary Magdalene in the southwest, Kuan Yin in the west, and the beautiful seraphim, the Sophia Dragons. You'll feel their magic, their power, their grace anchoring in the northwest pillar of your circle of empowerment. Notice how beautiful their scales are. Each scale has a beautiful eye, and within that eye you can see universes being birthed within their heart wombs, and they cry tears of diamonds and little lightning bolts as they sing the songs of Sophia. They are constantly worshiping the Holy Mother as she is continually birthing and rebirthing creation through her divine will, and this angelic order serves the divine will of the Holy Mother and of the sacredness of life. And so as we connect with their spirit, you're going to feel a rush of inherent respect and honor and love for your willingness to be this alive in your body and in this lifetime. And I just welcome you to bring your hand to your heart and also to your womb space. Your heart womb space, and that's across all genders, because if you've downloaded that Golden Dragon Light Body, you have your higher self's heart womb technology interfacing with your human chakra system. And just taking a moment to breathe into your heart, breathe into that sacral chakra. And I invite you to visualize this black primordial womb space within the lower half of your body, expanding wider and wider in its primordial power. And you might even start to see little stars appearing in that primordial womb space in your sacral chakra. And I invite that solar plexus sun to rise up in your heart space. And as the sun of your being, the core, fire, light, and power of your human embodiment rises up to your heart chakra, I invite you to visualize the rays of your sun growing brighter and brighter and wider, merging with that womb space of primordial creation within your sacral chakra. We welcome the very foundation of your root chakra to open up and grow stronger and deepen into your heart connection, your womb connection with the earth. Feeling the stability, I'm watching the wind kick up outside my window. That's a good sign. It means that Sophia Dragons are really happy. The winds start to pick up around you when you invoke the Sophia Dragons, when you feel them dancing in the glory of who you are, of your divinity, of you really just owning who you are, invoking your power, reveling in your body, enjoying the light of your soul, radiating out, expanding out through your human body. This is how we save the world, everyone. It's by loving our bodies, it's by loving our hearts, it's by claiming our joy, it's by owning our divine inheritance, activating this divine genome, downloading our spiritual technology directly from our source and our higher self, working with the Sophia Code as a living transmission, allowing these beautiful mentors, these angelic guides and the ascended masters to bless you body, heart, and mind day in and day out. We are here to co-create this global movement of activating humanity's sovereign divinity. We're not here to do it alone. So just to revel in the glory of how beautiful you are as a divine being, having a very heroic human experience, a very heroic and courageous human journey. And in this moment, with your hand on your heart and your other hand on your sacral heart womb chakra, I invite you to listen into the very core of your being. What is one word that is coming forth as a prayer that is praying you, and a prayer that is being prayed for this whole world through your daily sovereign embodiment? One word prayer for this world in 2022. And I invite you to breathe into that one word prayer. And as you exhale, may the resonance of that one word prayer grow brighter and stronger within every cell of your body. Brighter and stronger within every chakra of your body. This one word prayer, the resonance of this prayer growing brighter and stronger as an energetic field that expands within your circle of empowerment. And now I invite you for this one word prayer, whatever that word is, to expand now as a body of light that can go out and baptize this world here and right now. We are together with so many light workers right here on YouTube Live. We're connecting live with very powerful light workers all over the world. Send the power of that one word resonance out into this world, across this world, as everyone else is doing it the same time with you. Feel how that collective wave, that ocean of light, the resonance of your prayer for this world in 2022 is baptizing the consciousness of humanity in this moment, is rolling out as a holy blessing, an ocean of light across this planet. It is made as an offering to the very heart of Mother Earth. It is being sent forward with the Sophia Dragons as they dance across this planet and across the heavens in honor of your sacred sovereign embodiment this morning, making a powerful prayer for the future of this planet in 2022, for the heart of humanity in 2022, and just reveling in the joy that this is how powerful you are this morning. The very resonance of this heart womb prayer that you are embodying is blessing the world right here and right now. If you would like to write your one word prayer for the world in the chat or in the replay comment feed, please go ahead. I'm going to read a few of these words out loud. This morning, Wesley's one word prayer for the world is hope. Amy's prayer is peace for the world. Igniting Soul is writing in, and that their word for the world is passion. What a great word for this world at this time, to ignite passion in our hearts. Sophia is writing in that her prayer for the world is clarity. Amen. So much knowledge and wisdom arises out of the space of clarity. Thomas is writing in that his word is peace for this world. AM is writing in alignment to divinity. What a powerful prayer. I'm writing in, Carol's writing in compassion. Kim is, oh, it's right, coming in so fast. Christian is flow. Cheryl is peace. Sarah is presence. Susan is care. Nancy is writing in health for the world, oneness. John is writing in community. Oh, I love these words. Karen is writing in liberty with a star. Jonathan is writing in love. Love is coming in a lot in this comment feed. Donna is writing in awaken. Mira's prayer was trueness. Very powerful. Brenda is writing in strength. Thank you for sending out strength to the world, Brenda, this morning. What a way to pray for this world this morning. Heidi is offering her prayer of peace for the world. Sabine is commanding sovereignty for this world in 2022. How exciting. That's what our New Year's celebration is completely based on. We're having on January 9th, the Awakening Sovereignty Celebration. I hope you can join us. You can learn more about our New Year's celebration on my website at kaiara.com. Be sure to check that out this morning if you haven't signed up. It's a very exciting and affordable opportunity to connect with our community, be in sacred ceremony, receive channeled activations, ceremonial guidance for our new year. It's so lovely. So be in this space of prayer and celebration, building up to the new year together with you. Thank you for joining me this morning live. Let's just close this moment of meditation and prayer and seeing the resonance of that New Year's intention that you have for the world, coming back to your own heart, blessing you body, heart, and mind on every level of your being, both today and every day over this next year. Isn't it interesting if you think about the word that came forward today for you as your prayer that you are praying for the world? I would like to leave you with the question, how is this same prayer going to serve you in 2022, personally, individually, in your career, for your divine purpose, in your relationship with your family, your coworkers, your friends, your community? When I asked myself this morning, what was my prayer for the world? It was, the word that came from me was respect. And I loved feeling the resonance of respect, because I feel like if everyone had a deeper respect for themselves, they would have such a greater respect for the gift of life that they are given, and the gift of life we've been given to interface and enjoy and evolve and ascend here on this planet. What's interesting about respect is that it's an aspect of true divine love. Divine love is inherently respectful of life. And I believe it's an aspect of divine love that if we all became more activated in, both for ourselves first, but then also for the world, our prayer for the world, everything would up level to that higher bar of self-respect and respect for life and respect for this world. And when I was thinking about how much I pray for this world to respect the sacred, to respect the feminine, to respect our planet, to respect a more broader context of spirituality, to respect that we are more than just human, that we are also sacred souls having a human experience, and we can respect that, and we can own that, and we can be proud of that, and include that as part of our identity, that we can respect the fact that we are sovereign, holy, and divine, having this human experience, and therefore our humanity cannot be locked into this matrix in any way. The more respect that we have for that, the more respect we're going to have for just our daily life, how we're going about everything we're going about in our relationships to our work, to our family, to how we're playing, how we're treating ourselves, right? How that is going to have such a significant impact on how humanity could start to consider and be curious about how it could respect itself more in this planet in the new year. So that's my share. Thanks for being here with us. Thank you for taking the time this morning together to connect. And I'll see you here again tomorrow morning around 9 a.m. Excuse me, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And thank you so much for being part of our community. So good to see you. Namaste. Remember to really receive that resonance for yourself.